Hello all, this is Vasuki from Computer Science and Engineering Department. So in this video we are going to discuss about link layer services and framing. So initially we are discussed about different types of network layers. So each and every layer which kind of protocols we are used. So that we are already discussed in the earliest class. So now we are moving on to the link layers and framing. So in this OSI layer, so which is consisting as in totally 7 layers. So in the fourth layer and second layer, the and from bottom to top, the second layer is called as a data link layer. So here we have to know about the adjacent link. So in order to datagram from the source to destination. So here the data are moving onto the other part of datagram. So here each and every node which is called as an host to host, it is maybe connected with the help of individual link, whether it is a wired network or wireless network. So these are all directly communicated with the individual link. So with the help of that link, the data will be transmitted over to the network. The main responsibility of the data link layer is transferring the datagram across the individual link. Okay. The next one is, so in this we have to concentrate on the error detection, error correction, then retransmission, then flow control and random access. So this is nothing but error correction is nothing but if you are sending a data from sender to receiver, so in between the data may be filtered into or scattered into some other base, or else the data will be hacking with the third party person. So which means the original data is modified, the modified data will be transferred to the receiver. So which means here the error is occurred. So first we have to identify the error, so in which part the data is splitted into some other data. So that is called as an error detection. The next one is nothing but error correction. So this is nothing but, so when we are finding out the error, that should be identified and what kind of approach we have to follow for rectifying that error. So that is called as an error correction. So after correcting the error, the original data will be retrieved from that result. Then we have to retransmitting the data to the receiver. So that is called as a retransmission. The next one is flow control. So flow control is nothing but here if you are sending the data from sender to receiver, whether the receiver is capable of receiving that entire message from the receiver. So that level we have to identify. That is called as an flow control. So this flow control is divided into two parts. So one is feedback based, so this is comes under the data link layer. Then next one is a rate based flow control. So that is calculated in a network layer and transport layer, and also it is classified into noisy channel and noiseless. So based on the protocol, so it is classified. So if it is a noiseless means we have to moving on to the simplex, then stop and wait protocol. Then next, if you are moving on that noisy channel protocol, so here we have to identify stop and wait ARQ. So that is called as an automatic repeat request. Then second one is a go back in. Third one is a selective ARQ. So these are all the mechanisms used in the flow control. And then last is random access. So in this data link layer protocol, we are using some protocols like Ethernet, token ring, FTDA, so which is called as a file data transfer interface, and point to point protocol, so which is called as an PPP. So here these are all the protocols used in the data link layer. And important characters of data link layer is a datagram can be handled by different link layer protocols on different link paths. For example, the datagram is handled by Ethernet on the first link, so which is moving on to the point to point protocol in the second link. So these are all the services of data link layer. So first one is a framing and link access. So here framing is nothing but the data is converted into bit into frame. Then link access is, so we have to follow and identify the sender to receiver, that individual link will be identified, then only the data will be transferred over to the network. Then second one is a reliable delivery, so which means effective and accurate data delivery is called as a reliable delivery. Third one is flow control. We are already known about noiseless noise protocol, stop and wait protocol. So based on that, the flow control will be managed. The next one is the error detection. So this is nothing but in which layer or which part the data is occurring the error. So that identification is called as an error detection. So error correction is nothing but once we are identifying the error, then we have to provide the solution and refix the error, so that is called as an error correction. Then third and last one is half duplex and full duplex. So half duplex is nothing but whenever we are transmitting the data over to the network, when it is maintain a separate channel, which means for sending separate channel, for receiving the data separate channel means, so that is called as an half duplex. And second one is full duplex. So this is nothing but whenever we are sending the data and receiving the data, the common channel is used, means that is called as a full duplex. So these are the major 7 concept of services on the data link layer. The next, the physical layer, the data transmission involves the synchronized data transmission of bits from the source to the destination. The data link layer packs these bits into the frames. Thank you.